Good morning, Justin. Good morning. How are you doing today? Good morning, anyone who's joining. We are in a iFVG trade right now. Like the name change, Geo. Nice. Going good. Going good this morning. Just chilling. Market's about to open here. Did have we're in a trade right now. Did have 2 wins overnight. We had a win here at 5 a.m. for a short, and we had a win at 10:30 last night for a long. Then we just had a long loss. This one looks like it's gonna be a long win here on the open, so net up about 2R after this trade wins. Yeah, I mean, you can't complain. 2R, right? 2R. So nice win there. I have your stuff up in the background as well. So I'm curious to see how that is. Got a little lucky there. Looks like it just hit and dumped on the open. I think we might move up on the open, but I guess not. So let's see. Some levels here on the NQ. We have, if I strong settings. Yeah, that was a good exit for 1R there. Let me just change some of this. Okay. All right, we have hourly low at all the way down at 25,608. That's the nearest hourly low. Hourly high up at 776, which I'm actually pretty interested in that one because the 50% level of the overnight range is also right at 776. So right here is our 50% level and an hourly high. So if we move up, it's a great spot to watch for a rejection short. Assuming we're still going to have, you know, very few amount of people in this live stream until probably next week, because it's still New Year's, still holiday season. So yeah, big wick down there on the open. We did have a 1-minute iFVG short, but I didn't take anything there. Manually, I'm saying, had a potential short. ES actually just ripping here. NQ following ES's lead. Yeah, very nice trade there. Very nice. Looks like got in a trade on the sonar was a iceberg long. It says I started it right at 9:30. Oh, I think it was 9:30. It says start time 9:30. Looks like it took a trade at 9:20. So I don't know if that's issue or not. It's like a long, kind of just got stopped pretty quick. Gotta have the session filter on. Oops. Gotta have that checked. Yeah, you're right. Okay, okay. You mainly use it just during New York though, Gio? Like 9:30 to whatever? Gotcha. 9:30 to 10:30 just first hour. Gotcha. You just run it the whole time usually, or you like to aim for a certain P&L per contract you're running, or anything special? Looks like we have kind of a 30-minute CRT forming, or that's already formed, candle range theory. So I would expect us to move back up towards 750s. $748 to be exact, but reminder guys, Apex does have 90% off as well right now, and super cheap activation, so it's like 19 bucks for an eval and $60 activation. So really good deal for Apex. We all know, you know, Apex and their payouts and stuff, but I mean, with that cheap of a funded account, I mean, I think it's worth the risk. So some people have been testing the ES settings on it. Yeah, I'm not too interested in doing ES with icebergs, but yeah, I don't know. ES is just a little slow. There's the 750s, by the way. So that CRT on the 30-minute played out very well. Looks like, yeah, I mean, that's the only CRT I see. Right there. There's the 770s as well. 777. Hourly high swept, 50% level. We're blasting above it as we speak. I had a feeling this trade was going to pump, but we pulled back on the open, then pumped, but still a win nonetheless there. So up to our total, ripping really heavy. That was a huge 1-minute candle. That was a 65-point candle there. ES as well. ES just had a 10-point candle. It's quite strong. good. We do have London High right above us, so great target for a potential scalp. You know, any sort of pullback into a fair value gap of sorts, targeting London High, I think could be really good. We have some 30-second gaps here. We tapped into a 1-minute gap as well. We have a 30-second CRT potentially, which would pretty much bring us right up to London High. Still holding. Yep, still holding, so looking good for a long up to London High here. Looking good. Only 9 minutes in. ES is right at VWAP right now. NQ above VWAP. We just got a nice 5-minute candle closure above the VWAP, which is good. Very good. Again, London High would kind of be that next target. Still looks pretty good for the London High, I think, but can never fully predict the future. Definitely not going to be getting any shorts, it looks like, anytime soon here with this giant gap in the way. That's for sure. We have a nice 1-minute CRT as well. Again, London High looks great. Whenever we get real close, like within 5, 10, 15 points of London Asia highs or lows, if you can find a setup into those, it's great. A lot higher quality because you have a very strong draw on liquidity. So it's going to increase your odds just ever so much, you know. Huge spike candle. Okay. Not huge, but we just randomly had a spike there on NQ. Just kind of spiked 25 points in a matter of 1 second. Interesting. Legitimately 1 second, yeah. Look at a 1 second candle, it dropped 23 points. That's quite a bit. Big spike. Another little liquidity grab lower potentially. How we doing in these volumes today? Volume was very good actually for the first 10 minutes. It's definitely not good now. We're starting to get some random spike candles. Like, yeah, very random spike candles on like a 1 second chart. We just spiked 25 points. Volume's definitely pretty thin. If you guys ever notice like big spikes throughout the morning, it's low volume, low liquidity, spiking around generally. Yeah, we're definitely slower. Longs we definitely will play earlier. Yep, had some massive selling on the top here. Yeah, I would agree. Even your system here had that long at 920. It takes so long where that blue dot is, I guess. I mean, longs are the right idea for sure all morning. Yeah, definitely low volume though. Hope everyone had a good Christmas though. Haven't been live since then. I was going to get the update out to you guys last night, but the licensing guy, there was an issue with the license file, so I had to send it back to him just to fix it. It wasn't importing properly, so yeah, but hope iFVG keeps developing more and more team. Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely, the team's gotten a little smaller this time of year. December holiday season, just how it is. But yeah, I think probably by next week everyone will be kind of back in their normal routine. Get some people back, and I mean, it's still going strong. So cool thing about this update though is, again, we can set the max bars to extend forward. So instead of the days to extend forward, it's bars. So you could have it only trade V-shape reversals if you want, like set this number to 5, and it'll have to inverse that gap within 5 bars for the entry. So you won't be, if you don't want, you won't get those trades that are from fair value gaps over here that it longs, right? So it's still real FVGs, but like, we don't necessarily want to take an FVG long right now that was formed at 1 in the morning, right? So that is actually gonna, I think, add a lot of cool customization to the system. So I think it'll be good. And again, that's that place done. Just having the licensing guy kind of fix the licensing so you guys can all get access to it. As soon as that's done though, and I test it to make sure it's importing right, send it out. So, and then yeah, we did fix the I've heard the max stop loss, max profit feature was a little bug, so fix that. According to Ben the developer, it's fixed. I never use that myself. I just turn it off when I want and turn it on when I want, but it's supposedly fixed. So one smaller fix, one pretty cool customization fix. That's what I would say. I'm curious if the bot will short this. If we had a close here. Did you fix the TP target or tick stop loss distance? Well, what do you mean? What's wrong with the TP target? We've fixed the use max profit loss. This, I think you talking about this, the max and min stop loss and ticks. Let's see. Let me ask. I'll ask Ben. Let me see. Well, I think some people were actually saying that the max profit loss was a little bugged, so we did fix that. Yeah, I don't think this max min or stop loss and ticks, because I don't think we've had many reports with issues on that. We have the max profit and loss fix, so it'll stop trading after a certain P&L. Stop to the break even button wasn't working, so we fixed that. And then the max bars to extend forward was added. Gotcha. Okay. I'll just let Ben know that just send Ben a message there. Yeah, so I don't want to be in this trade personally, but we're in it, so it's a big, very big trade. Well, not everyone uses trade of 8. We're fixing what we get reports of, so. But I did just let Ben know, so all good, all good. We're doing what we can, you know, doing what we can. This trade's very big. Looks like another loss on this. Looks like ES 3-minute isn't terrible for a short. Not great, but yeah, I mean, I don't love it, but B plus maybe for a short, but it's already kind of passed, so wouldn't be entering that now. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of this. Such a big gap. Usually they don't work out very well, but we have a nice a B plus 30-second iFVG long right here. B plus. It's already down quite a bit, down like 10 points. Just very thin volume so far. Zero trades on mine end. Yeah, I just put on the ones you sent over, the XML file. This trade will probably be in for a long time, most likely the rest of the session here, so we'll see what direction we choose, but how do you see your latency here? People are talking about that. I think they have a little other feature on that I don't have imported. Chart lag v3. Oh. Yeah. External add-on. Yeah, not too much. It's definitely thin volume. Definitely thin volume today. Not fantastic. Could watch for this 5-minute. If you pull up a 5-minute chart, this 5-minute FVG here. This gets inversed. It's inversed. Let's watch it. See if we get a short. No, I'm not expecting much this week. I think next week it'll be back to normal or pretty normal. I'm not really expecting much from this week. Remember, Thursday's bank holiday, so I mean, maybe trade today, tomorrow, Wednesday if you want. I'd probably take Thursday, Friday off again, realistically. So trading's always slow this time of year. People taking breaks from trading, so till the new year. So yeah, gotta just be patient. But either way, we're up a couple nice wins here with the bot. Could always, if you don't want to be in this trade, you could always flatten it, right? And if we wanted to, you know, we could have changed these bars to, you know, have to inverse after a earlier amount of bars, because this barely made the 15 bar cut that I have in. So. Or you could have shut it off before market open up 2R. Or before, you know, 9 a.m. I should say. The 5-minute did not close as well on NQ, so we're still respecting the 5-minute gaps. We have a 30-second B plus long right here as well on for a manual iFVG attempt. $30-second long potential if you want, but again, I don't love all this action so far. $30-second long, up a couple points as we speak. Probably stay on for a few more minutes here. Again, nothing special this morning. We had a pump up, we had a drop down. Pretty big, pretty sizable pump up, to be fair, but we missed London high by 4 points. So miss London high. Gold looks interesting. Did show the market open, crazy volume. Let me check it out. Oh wow, gold's dropping heavy. Gold hit all-time highs recently. Wow. Very nice. Gold's down 5% from the highs. Yeah, gold's interesting for sure. It's just selling off pretty hard. I mean, there's not too much else to it, but NQ as well, just kind of slowly dropping here. Slowly dropping. Well, I think we might call it here. It's kind of just chopping around. I don't really expect... I don't know what this trade's doing, but we're a long way to either side. So, you know, been live for 40 minutes. I think we might just call it here. Because this trade, if we sit in this trade until it's over, it might be all day. I'll stay in it. But we are already up 2R, so we could, you know, flatten this trade, still be up 2.1R. And half the time when we end the stream, we move straight to TP. So we'll do that in hopes that we move to TP and call it a day here. So thank you all for joining. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. And I'll see everyone tomorrow. We'll do another live stream tomorrow. So have a good one, guys.